Day 239 of my morning walks, and you're here with me. Thank you for coming along. Sunday morning, and it's really humid. And it's going to heat up, and it's going to be a heat advisory today. I don't know exactly, something in the 90s, and the humidity is messing with my beard. I'm going to get the beard straightener out. It's bad. It's messing with my hair. Scale. Well, that close. It's actually tied with yesterday, which again is the lowest weight I've been since I began this venture, back in late December. And I'm going to move the keys because they may be jangling, making noise. So, yeah, that close from the 340s. And I'm sure you're wondering what happened then yesterday. Did some thinking, did some planning. And it's like, okay, so I'm going to have to break this fast somehow, right? And they say to break it very gently, use something like a bone broth or something. I also read that you could break it with a smoothie. Since I was driving around, I didn't exactly have bone broth in the car. And I went with the smoothie, the yogurt smoothie, which was fine. It worked beautifully. That's how I broke the fast at 69 hours, which I'm pretty sure is a record for me. And that went really well, and I timed it such that I could then have a real good high protein dinner. And I went with nice big porterhouse steak. So lots of protein, good things in me. So I had that for dinner. And again, we're trying to keep that window so you don't eat too soon, you don't eat too late. Haven't eaten yet today. And I finished that steak dinner at a reasonable hour. So in a sense, again, I have been fasting again. But yeah, so I ate that big steak dinner, same weight as yesterday. So that's very interesting. Curious to see what happens today and where I'll be tomorrow. But yes, being at my lowest weight always feels good. And so for that, I wanted to celebrate. I pulled out a shirt that I probably wore the last time I was this weight, in 2008. It's one of my favorite shirts. I kept it for that reason. It's amazing to be wearing it again after all these years. It's fun. See, that's part of this. That's cool. I've thrown out lots and lots and lots of clothes, but I saved some things, and it's a real reward to be able to throw this on. It's just a little tight, but it's funny. I watched a video last night. A guy talking about big guys like me and the tendency we have to wear oversized clothing to try to hide the curves. He said, no, you really should do form-fitting clothes, even at your size. So that's what this is. I'm good with it. And I'm pretty good. I'm pretty happy. So we're going to get a warm one into today. It's very cloudy right now, but yesterday was an amazing day here in Minnesota. Some people might have thought it was too hot in the 80s, but I love the 80s. I like the 80s. It's when we get to like today, when we get into the 90s, that I start to get a little grumpy. And I do not do well in the hundreds. I literally melt when we get to 100. Thankfully, we don't get to 100 very often around here. So yeah, combining the humidity and the heat. Right now, it's a nice cool breeze. It feels that way to me. So walking is good. And question now is, what am I going to do the rest of the day? Summer is disappearing fast. Anybody who knows anything about Minnesota knows this is a big time of the year for picnics and reunions and the state fair and the Renaissance Festival and all of these things. And everybody was going full tilt yesterday. Every park I drove by, even the most obscure little park, any of them that have a body of water next to it, there was crowds. Every lake, every stream, every river, all of those parks were just, neighborhood parks with just like, playground equipment. They weren't so busy, but the bigger parks. So I went into one of the bigger parks, and I noticed that they have a really nice kayak ramp. It's a special ramp that you can literally step down into your kayak and hold on, and I'm putting that on my list. I've always wanted to try kayaking, but I always thought, I'm too big, I'm never going to fit in a kayak. Seeing that yesterday, it's like, ding! Let's make that a difficult item, and let's make that happen next summer. I'll be small enough, hopefully next summer, to enjoy a kayak, especially on a nice lake like that. It wasn't too wavy or anything. It would be great exercise for me. That's the kind of thing that gets me excited about this whole venture, is all those things that I said, I'm just too big. I haven't walked the state fairgrounds because I've just been there your last, number of years now. Because I'm just too big. It was just, I would lose my breath right away and have to sit on a bench. At least last time I went, that's what it was. That wasn't very fun. I'm not probably going to go this year. I need to save money right now. I've been spending money like a madman, but the same with the Renaissance Festival. I haven't been there. And again, I told myself I won't enjoy it because it'll be too much work, too much walking. That's, again, the reward of losing weight, being able to do those kinds of things again. Right now, walking around here, it's just marvelous. So that's basically my message. Enjoy the improvements in your life. Take advantage of weight loss. Be able to put on old clothes again. Have fun with it. It's out there if you just put some effort into it. Use your discipline to get it done. Have a great Sunday. I might talk to you later. Bye for now.